Saweetie! Saweetie, man. Saweetie. Saweetie. Saweetie? Saweetie. The female rapper, she's in some hot water right now. I'm not going to lie to you. It's hot for her right now, okay? It's looking bad. It's looking bad. This is bad, all right? So, look, I'm going to fill you in. I'm going to show you some things that maybe you didn't know about this situation, but a lot of people have been making videos about this situation with Saweetie, okay? She has been accused, and I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube for saying this, but she's been accused of being a high-profile, top-shelf, high-priced box saleswoman. I don't know how else I can say it. They're trying to accuse her. I'm not saying it, okay? But they're accusing her of selling box. They're accusing her of being a working lady, a lady of the night, okay? They're saying Saweetie is out here slanging box to the most high-end professionals all around the world, from the rap game to the soccer game. And it's pretty crazy, okay? But look, before I get into it, okay, I've gotten word, and I'll get to it at the end of this video, that Saweetie is apparently threatening legal action against anybody who is accusing her of being a box saleswoman. So for the record, okay, I couldn't possibly believe or say in good conscience that Saweetie is a certified box saleswoman. But, okay, I'm going to break it all down. I'm going to tell you why people are saying this about her, and it is pretty crazy, okay? So Saweetie, all right, we bring back the Saweetie. Okay, she is a very well-known, a very successful female rapper. Okay, her debut 2017 single, Icy Girl, went double platinum. Okay, she signed with Warner Records, and she went on to have a lot of success. She had an EP called High Maintenance that had a lukewarm reception and failed to chart, but then her second tape, Icy, entered the Billboard 200. She had the single My Type that hit number 21 on the Billboard Hot 100. It was quadruple platified by the RIAA. Quadruple platinum certified by the RIAA. Her single Tap In and her single Best Friend peaked within the chart's top 40s, okay? And she even got nominated for a Grammy for the Best Song and Rap Performance, okay? As well as Best New Artist, all right? She's putting in work, okay? She's been doing her thing. Now, interestingly, okay, just for a little bit of backstory, okay? Diamante Quavia Valentine Harper was born on July the 2nd, 1993 in Santa Clara, California, to former video vixen Trinidad Valentin, who is of Filipino and Chinese descent, okay, and Johnny Harper, who is an African-American. They say that like that's a job. It's like, who is an African-American? She's a video vixen and he's an African-American, okay? But look, all right, I guess the thottery was a family trade that's been passed down generation to generation. Her mother's a video vixen, and now people are accusing her of being a box saleswoman. I'm not. I would not want to do that, okay? But basically, she is beloved, okay? She's beloved by the rap game. She's beloved by Reddit. I'm not going to lie. Her feet pics went super viral on Reddit. Saweetie's sweet feet, they was viral on Reddit, man. They loving her feet, you know what I'm saying? The kick game, all right? She really could be a soccer player out here, okay? They rocking with the feet, all right? Look. Is what it is, man. People are falling over Saweetie's feet. I don't know why I wanted to bring that up, but basically, she a real foot god out here, okay? She really, you know what I'm saying? The soccer players, they're getting busy with their feet on the pitch, and then allegedly, she's getting busy with her feet off the pitch. But look, okay, now, I couldn't possibly in good conscience call her a certified box saleswoman, but she is definitely somebody who has freed up the box for a lot of people in the music industry, okay? There's been a lot of rumors about who she might have freed the box up to over the years. There's been rumors that she was with Chris Brown. They're saying, y'all think he actually smashed Saweetie? They're saying he implied it in his song Weakest Link. She's popped out with other famous rappers. She popped out with YG. They're saying YG looks incredibly gassy, though. I don't know, man. But YG and Saweetie were spotted together. You know what I'm saying? People were saying, yo, you know, they were saying some crazy stuff in there. But she done popped out with a lot of famous people, right? She popped out with YG. She popped out with Chris Brown. She popped out on stage with Usher, man. They said Usher striked again with Saweetie. YG must have been watching this little performance, right? With a lot of envy, okay? I won't play you the sound, but Saweetie getting busy on stage with Usher, all of that stuff. But one of her most famous relationships has been with Quavo from the Migos. And everything got very complicated with the relationship with Quavo, okay? She first popped out with him in 2018. They were spotted at New York Fashion Week. And apparently Quavo was tricking on her too. He copped her a $75,000 chain, okay? It said, but this is all the way back in 2018, all right? It's 2018, 2019. It says, Quavo seems to really be feeling Saweetie. And he made that much clear by dropping a cool $75,000 on the Bay Area native for her Christmas gift. Just like his $250,000 grill, the snowflake pendant that Quavo copped for Saweetie is filled with baguette diamonds. According to a report published by the TMZ today, the Migos rapper purchased the pendant just before Christmas at Atlanta jewelry store Icebox, man. And she iced out. He got her icy, man. He tricking on these girls, getting them icy. 75K. I ain't gonna lie, that looks trash for 75K. I'm not gonna cap. For 75K, garbage. 75K on that piece of junk. Looks like it came out of a Christmas cracker, but hell, she liking the vibes, you know, she getting her trick on, she getting her $75,000 chain. It says Quavo and Saweetie had been dating since the late summer, which was right around the time that Icy Girl starred as the leading lady for Quavo's track Workin' Me, all right? Listen, they saying she working all sorts of people, man. The pair debuted their coupledom at New York Fashion Week back in September and later confirmed the news to the Shade Room. Rapping, football, and getting icy aren't the only talents Quavo has. Apparently, he is a good fisherman too, and he definitely fishing for the ladies. All right. This was Paris Fashion Week in 2018, okay, and it was confirmed that they were allegedly dating. They popped out together, looking very fly. You know what I'm saying? No, stop it. No. So I thought I had this on screen. This killed me. The picture of her and Quavo popping out together as a couple. The caption on the next image is "New client alert." New client alert, man. Look, they're trying to say she got a lot of clients. I ain't saying it. I don't want to get sued like Flacco and them, okay? Because Flacco might be catching a lawsuit. I ain't saying it, but they're saying new client alert, okay? She got all the clients, but apparently things went wrong between this set of clientele, man, because they split up in 2021, with it being rumored that Quavo had cheated on Saweetie, man. Saweetie confirms Quavo breakup. This was in March 2021, okay? It was said Saweetie has confirmed she and Quavo are no longer together. The breakup is official. On Friday, Saweetie announced her split from Migos member Quavo. In a tweet she shared to 1.4 million Twitter followers, the 29-year-old rapper revealed she's now single after dating the Walk It, Talk It rhymer for 3 years. I'm single, she tweeted. New client alert. New client alert, man. I've endured too much betrayal and hurt behind the scenes for a false narrative to be circulating that degrades my character. Presents don't band-aid scars, and the love isn't real when the intimacy is given to another woman. So she's saying she got cheated on. It's a new client alert, okay? And in a follow-up tweet, she wrote, I emotionally checked out a long time ago, and I've walked away with a deep sense of peace and freedom. I'm excited for this new chapter of elevation, okay? She elevating the clientele. She about to elevate the chain, okay? She'd probably take off that trash little ice, whatever that was, a little fleck of ice chain. You know what I'm saying? Basically, the news of the rap couple's split came after numerous breakup rumors this week. The speculation stems from screenshots showing Saweetie and Quavo have apparently even hit the unfollow button on each other's Instagram accounts. They stopped following each other, man. It's tragic, okay? Sometimes you got to lose a client to gain a client, man. That's what they be saying, okay? But basically, she apparently was also running a play with Justin LaBoya, right? Co-hosted by with Justin Combs. Apparently, Justin Combs is another ex-boyfriend of Saweetie. She really getting around, man. She out here, you know, she the rap game Ducati right now, okay? And she was asked about her thoughts on threesomes while in relationships during the show's Truth or Shot segment. She answered the question saying, so a threesome, right? I normally talk to men who are cultured, who've been around the world, who know a lot of people, and because doing everything right, I'm going to give him the honor of picking the dude we having a threesome with, okay? So she's saying, yeah, we can have a threesome. We can have a threesome, but I'm riding the bike. She's trying to ride the bike like a Harley, man. So anyway, what's really ironic, okay, is that, you know, she would go back and forth with Quavo, and there would be back and forth. People would be talking about it. It would pop up on the Joe Budden podcast, all of that type of stuff. Quavo would actually respond to Saweetie's tweets on their breakup saying, you are not the woman I thought you were. I know you want to make this into a show, so I'll just play my part this one time. Gaslighting King Joe Budden would apparently be proud, said, I had love for you and disappointed you did all that. You are not the woman I thought you were. I wish you nothing but the best. I know you want to make it into a show, so I'll play my part just this one time. I don't normally put my business out there, especially my personal life, but I feel I need to address this so there are no false narratives, okay? And what's really interesting, okay, this song, Weakest Link, that Chris Brown dropped that a lot of people said was actually talking about Saweetie, according to the description on Genius, okay, the song Weakest Link sees Chris Brown directly targeting Quavo, a member of the rap group The Migos, in what appear to be lyrics responding to Quavo's track Tender. The lyrics are aggressively confrontational and packed with accusations and insults aimed at undermining Quavo's credibility and character. Chris questions Quavo's toughness and authenticity, mocks his music and personal issues, and even addresses sensitive issues including the 2021 elevator altercation between Quavo and his ex-girlfriend Saweetie. What elevator altercation? I need to look up this elevator altercation, man. Hang on. All right, so I can't show you this footage for sure, but basically there is a physical altercation between them, all right? Things get physical in this elevator, okay? And basically it's a bad look, all right? I don't want to show you the footage because I probably will get in trouble, but there was a physical altercation between these two, and apparently this is Chris Brown clapping back. Pot calling the kettle black, if you ask me, man. Oh, Chris Brown gonna get on Quavo for having a physical altercation with Saweetie. Bro, have a laugh. Come on, man. We see what you did to Rihanna. Shut the hell up, man. Shut the hell up. But anyway, all right, he went at Quavo in this track, said, Quavo talking like a thug, you a bitch with dreads, all right? But they fighting over a girl, all right? You F my ex-ho, that's cool. I don't give no F because I F'd your bitch when you were still with her. I'm up, all right? They say revenge is sweet. Now think about that. Don't let that go over your head, okay? So this was apparently a response to the song Tender, all right, which was apparently talking about Chris Brown. They're saying, dudes talking about their hoe loyal. Your hoe probably at the spot right now eating D. I'm next. Your hoe in the spot. He said, you did the B wrong and now the B gone. She posted with the thug. Call her phone and she won't come home. Don't beat her up. All right? And that, bro, you all putting your hands on females, bro. You're all embarrassing. So just stop it. All right? Just stop it. Okay? But anyway, this isn't a video about that. Okay? This is about the alleged box sales that were going on. Okay? Now, you know, she ended up splitting up with, you know, Offset, and then they went back and forth. There were rumors that Offset had been hooking up with no, my bad. So she split up with Quavo, okay, and then the rumor is that she ended up getting with Offset, all right, and this ended up being, you know, a massive drama, basically, where, you know, essentially Offset was accused of cheating on Cardi B with Saweetie, Krishan Rock, and Ari Fletcher, okay. Cardi would blast Saweetie, and, you know, essentially they would go back and forth. But the rumor was that she had gone and messed around with Offset to get back at Quavo. So this all apparently led to Cardi B and Saweetie almost getting into a fight at the Vanity Fair Oscars after party, okay? Apparently, Cardi attended the party with her stylist. Sources claim Cardi saw Saweetie and approached her, screaming, so what you got to say now? Saweetie kept it together but didn't back down, according to sources. Cardi was later posted on socials on the phone telling someone she ran into someone and she don't play that and she will tell them the tea later, okay? It's all fun and games, just, you know, moving around, freeing up the box to all these different rappers, working your way through the whole Migos. But when Cardi B pulls up on you, it's a whole different story. So, you know what I'm saying? It sounds like Saweetie got pressed for loosening up the box a little too much with the wrong people. All right? So anyway, this all went around, okay? And Offset would later address the back and forth. Apparently, he denied it. But essentially, you know, Offset said, I stepped out on Cardi B, but never with Saweetie, okay? So he was denying it. Not sure if I believe it, because why is Cardi B pulling up, trying to beat the brakes off her? But at the end of the day, he responded, man. And just, I'm giving you all of this context for the you know what I'm saying, the type of chick we're dealing with here, okay?
Ex-wife, or I don't even know if divorce is final, but I know she filed for divorce in 2024. Where do y'all stand now?
I mean...
Is it finalized, the divorce?
Not yet.
Okay, so it's not finalized.
Still going through it.
Do you want it to be finalized?
I'm ready to be over it, for it to be over with, yeah.
Really? Is there anything that you wish you would have done differently? Or that you regret? Or that you know?
I should respect her way more. You know what I mean? I made bad decisions as a man, like, stepping out, like, got to take that on the chin. Like, that's why when she left, I had to take that on the chin. Because, like, I could have been we got so much, our kids to live for. I was being selfish, you know what I mean? And I can say that as a man, I'm a grown man, you know what I mean? I can say that.
Was there truth to you and Saweetie?
No, man. It was a rumor, man. And I feel like it was something deeper than that for the split of me and bro. It was something deeper than that. You know what I mean? It was something deeper than that. I don't really want to touch on, but it's something deeper than that. I think that was just like
I personally think this is cap. And a lot of the time when these guys, it's something deeper than that, but I don't even want to touch on it. Bro, it's cap. You just don't want to say it's true. It's cap.
That was a thing that was a bug that I heard. I think people was trying to tear my situation down in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
And
you think there were business people that were plotting on you both?
For sure.
Yeah, and they were creating you guys, stopping you guys from being strong so that y'all couldn't go together against that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That sounds way better than you was just messing around with just a diabolical box dealer that just played both of you. That's a way better excuse. Yeah, no, actually, yeah, like there was actually, no, secretly it's actually like a conspiracy of business people to try and tear me down for money rather than me just just putting my dick in anything and screwing everything up for myself. Yeah, no, that sounds way better, man. It's the Matrix. It's really a Matrix attack.
And then because I would be
Sounds like
seeing
capitalism.
I would be seeing headlines and we men, so we don't play those games. We don't even know how to do that. And so it's just like
We don't even know how to do that. Sounds like you knew how to do that, man. Sounds like you knew how to do that really well.
that was a weird thing though. That was kind of crazy.
I mean, the lengths that people go in our industry to enmesh themselves in your personal life to get certain outcomes in business, their lengths are great. Now, Cardi,
Yeah. It's all about business, right? It's all about business. It's all about business. But anyway, okay, now I'm going to get to what we're really here to talk about, okay? So apparently, Saweetie was dating a very famous football or soccer player for you Americans called Jadon Sancho, okay? There's actually a song. This is completely irrelevant. I just want to bring this up because I'm a nerd. Look, I'm a real nerd, right? Okay, this is a drill song dedicated to Jadon Sancho. I remember this, all right? In the UK, people love soccer players or football players, okay? All the drill rappers, they're making songs about all the rappers, how they're striking on the pitch. They're scoring points on their ops like they're footballers, man. So Sage had this track called Sancho, Jadon Sancho, okay? So this guy, Jadon Sancho, okay, he's very relevant when it comes to the UK culture, when it comes to football, the streets, okay? And people love soccer. They love football in the UK, okay? I don't really care about it. I don't really give a shit about football, but it's a whole thing. People are like, what team do you support? Don't care. Literally could not care less. I care more about what boxes these footballers are getting into than, you know, scoring on the pitch in the box from the box line or whatever. But Jadon Sancho was appearing in October 2025. Okay, this was not too long ago. All right, this was just before the news hit. Jadon Sancho appears to confirm the rumors that he was dating Saweetie. Okay, Saweetie and Jadon Sancho have sparked dating rumors, but are they the new it couple? What tattoo did Jadon get? Is Saweetie Jadon's new Aston Villa wag? All right, that's the name of the team, Aston Villa. I think he was playing for a different team. He ended up getting switched over. Anyway, rapper Saweetie and Aston Villa footballer Jadon Sancho have been linked following a series of clues that they could be dating. The pair were first spotted together back in January 2025 following the rapper's visit to the baller's old football home, Stamford Bridge, back when he played for Chelsea Football Club. Right, Chelsea are a better football club than Aston Villa, just for the records. Caught on the sidelines of the pitch, Jadon was seen embracing the icy rapper in a friendly manner. Some fans even described the couple's hug as a long time no see hug. All right, look at her. I ain't gonna lie, she giving him the fake hug. She giving him the fake hug. He's throwing in a real hug, but he's giving a fake hug. And check out this chick in the LV looking over. She looking at what's going on. She's saying, "Okay, we making a play." All right. One fan on TikTok joked, these are the games you have to try and take on the whole team yourself. It's not known why the singer flew over from the other side of the pond to watch the game, but as she had previously no links to Chelsea, fans believed that it could have only been seen to see Jadon Sancho play. To add fuel to the fire, a cheeky snapshot revealed the footballer's personal phone screen sent the internet into a frenzy. Okay, Sancho's personal phone screen had a black and white photo of Saweetie, supposedly confirming the couple's romance. The Chelsea star clearly has a type, though. He previously was linked to Karuchi Tran, Chris Brown's ex-girlfriend. So look, these hoes for everybody, all right? These guys, they just, the box is just in rotation, all right? It's like Roddy Ricch out here. There's just, and it's another box, okay? It's Karuchi one week, and it's, you know what I'm saying, Saweetie the next week, Chris Brown messing with this chick, then you got the net. They're doing timeshares, all right? They're doing timeshares on the box out here. But anyway, whilst neither of the My Type rapper nor the striker announced that they were dating, fans are pretty certain the two are sharing a budding romance. When speaking exclusively with Capital Extra Breakfast, she revealed her love for the UK, with some listeners suggesting this could be because of her connection with the football star. Look at her, she holding up the jersey, she putting in work, she collecting jerseys out here, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, if you're a girl and you're freeing up the box to all these athletes, you gotta get a signed jersey for every single one, right? Surely. You gotta have a whole collection. Anyway, it says Jadon Sancho really got a tattoo of Saweetie's name. The pair seem to be getting more serious as Jadon unveiled a tattoo in the rapper's honor. Oh, no, please, no. This is simpery at the highest level. On the 14th of August, 2025. This is embarrassing. The footballer's tattooist revealed that the couple had paid a visit to their studio to get 2 tattoos. In the post shared to Instagram, the artist wrote, "Just want to show our appreciation to you and your girlfriend." And in the picture, Saweetie appears to be admiring the new tattoo. They're tatting each other's names on each other. Bruh, it's embarrassing, man. Behind his ear, the Aston Villa player has gotten Saweetie's middle name, Cueva, permanently engraved into his skin. This has confirmed the rumors and suggests there could be a lot more serious than first appeared. The second tattoo the player got was actually a cover-up of a tattoo that looked like it was for an ex-girlfriend, which read her only. Not her only anymore, man. We all sharing. Okay, we all want a timeshare now, okay? So definitely not her only. Like, you could have left that. You could have dated Saweetie and had that applied to her, but ain't no her only, ain't no him only going on, man. Everybody's sharing the box. So things are definitely, look at that, man. That is diabolical, man. The simpery is crazy. Needs to line up that beard too, man. Looking patchy. I got a patchy beard too, man. Ain't anything to be embarrassed about. You got to line that up, man. You're playing for the Premier League. Like, come on. But anyway, okay. Anyway, it's all fallen apart. Okay, it's all fallen apart, and there have been some egregious allegations. Okay, and before we get to that, let's just make this very clear. Okay, Jadon Sancho is a big baller. He is apparently on a £65 million contract. Okay, he is getting to the bag. All right, he's getting to the bag. He can afford all the box that he wants. Okay, he's getting a whole lot of money. All right, Manchester United were planning a late bid of 65 mil plus add-ons to get Jadon Sancho. Okay, this was in 2020, so he's getting to that bag. All right, she popped up to the Chelsea game. There's footage of it. You know, people were actually even saying that he played extra good in the game that she popped out for. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of motivation on the side of the field is one thing, but when you got you know what I'm saying? When you've flown out your favorite box. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get your up on the pitch, man. That's time. They should fly out all type of thoughts to keep all the players on point on the field. You know what I'm saying? Apparently that's how it works.
Hey, what's up? It's Saweetie, and I'm out here supporting Chelsea FC. Good luck tonight, boys.
Yeah, the boy Sancho really had to get that pre-game hug, man. Nice and tight, man. Even got our girl pre in as well. You think after this he could have put in a performance? Come on, G. You know he had to drop off the shirt as well, man. You guys, I don't think you deep the performance he just put in. Man brought out the Dortmund flow, man. Dirty. 4 out of 5 successful dribbles. What more can he ask for, man? You know when your shorty comes to watch you, you have to pull out the 5-star skills. Some man just need different motivation. Sanch, say no more, my boy.
So look, apparently he was getting busy, but people weren't feeling that tattoo. When he got that tattoo, man, football fans were calling it a disgrace. Okay.
Jadon Sancho. This Sancho story is an absolute madness, blood. First of all, I rate Sancho, you know. He's a baller. He's from London. You get me? He's like one of the mandems, man. But, I mean, some of his decision-making has just been unbelievable, blood. You get me? I mean, footballistically speaking, at this point, Jadon Sancho is looking like a failed wonder kid. He still has time. He's got the talent. He's got that street football ability and all that. But what I heard about him today, or what I saw regarding Jadon Sancho today, is an absolute disgrace. Let's get into it. So over there, you've got Saweetie, yeah? A rapper, a female rapper from the US. For those who don't know, yeah, I've been watching BMF, and she's on BMF. Her acting is terrible in it, no offense. But she's a rapper. You know, she used to date YG. If you listen to rap music, you know who YG is. Obviously from Compton. And she was spotted last year attending, what do you call it, a Chelsea game. You know, where you saw Jadon Sancho go over to her, to hug her and whatnot. There's rumours they've been dating and whatnot. And, but yeah, well, this just gets worse, blood. Her boy is down bad. What the hell are you doing, blood? TMZ have released that Jadon Sancho went to a tattoo place with Saweetie where he tattooed her middle name behind his ears. Kiova. This is an absolute disgrace. I mean, listen, I hope it works out for them. But, bro, the game is the game, bro. This guy, I don't know if he's living some sort of fantasy or whatnot, but this is a madness, lad. They've not even been together for that long, lad, from what we've seen anyways, lad, yeah? Because it wasn't that long when she spun back the block to date YG. But each of their own, man. I just hope Broski can get back to the pitch. I see Roma bid for him for like 25 M's. Like I said, right now, his career just keeps going down and down. And he might end up being one of them, man, that was like a failed wonder kid kind of guy. But I hope he's not going to regret that mistake, lad.
So it was very unfortunate, man. People were already saying that Jadon Sancho was down bad, diabolical tattoo, right? Mad embarrassing, mad simped out. But the plot thickened because it would actually turn out, okay, that an alleged former friend or some kind of disgruntled homegirl would actually come out to accuse Saweetie of tricking, all right, and getting accuse the guys of tricking and Saweetie of basically selling the box or just putting the box on Front Street for the highest bidder, right? That's basically what was inferred, okay? So it says Saweetie's alleged ex-manager leaks Jadon Sancho texts amid unpaid debt rumors. Saweetie's name has been cropping up in headlines this week following her alleged manager Maybach May accusing her of owing her money as well as using Jadon Sancho for his. But now the manager also exposed Jadon in a series of screenshots. Saweetie, famous for her icy girl persona, has been in hot water this week following on from her ex-manager calling her out for not paying her and using her famous footballer boyfriend Jadon Sancho for his money. The pair have been a rumoured couple since January of this year following the famous photo of them hugging on the sidelines of the Chelsea Football Club match, a picture which Maybach May can be seen in. She managing the box like Jurgen Klopp, man. She managing the box like Jurgen, man. That's crazy. And saying, but now, as of October the 13th, Jadon himself has had messages leaked by the rapper's supposed ex-road boss. She a real road man out here. The messages feature the Aston Villa star asking Maybach May if she'd heard from Saweetie after he couldn't get hold of her. No, he's down bad, man. He's asking the big boss Maybach May, like, yo, Sweetie ain't hitting me back, man. I got tatted up. And she ain't replying. He allegedly wrote, hello, May. Sorry to disturb you. I've been trying to get hold of Diamante today and I've had no luck. We got into it yesterday at dinner. I was trying to figure out if you've heard from her at all today. No, he simped out, man. The scandal seemed to expose the supposed relationship as one based on business. And Maybach May seems to be unrelenting until she gets her payment. She also posted to her Instagram story at Sancho, you do not get to kick a ball in peace while owing me peas. Still out here tricking. It's all your fault, messy little fairy. Following on from the initial posts from the ex-manager, which showed the My Type rapper supposedly asking how much money girls usually get when the footballer, how much the girls usually ask the footballer to spend, this added information seems to quash the idea of a romantic meeting, man. Oh my God, it's so embarrassing, man. It is actually so embarrassing. So I've got the original message here. Hang on a sec. So these were the original posts, man. It's pretty savage. So Maybach May popped out and said, hey, Saweetie, I see you playing internet games on Beyonce's internet child. I don't know what that means. Let me know how you want to play this. I'm either going to receive my money from you or I can start addressing some of them rumors with TMZ. We spent almost a month in Africa. You should know I wasn't going to let you play me out of some money. When? And then they posting this. She reposting these tweets saying they want Sancho to lower his wages with Saweetie on his roster. Please be serious. And saying you thought you was getting 180K per week pay rise, and then Saweetie asking for a third Birkin bag this week. It's Wednesday. And it says, I'll tell you a joke, but I ain't never told a lie. I sent you to Dubai because you never balled before and was depressed looking for a happy life. I took you to London, babes. Oh my God. Took you to Nigeria, booked you an Australia tour. I helped this girl so much only for her to play with my money at the end. I'm just missing my money from London. Pay up. Oh, pay up old head or something head. Pay up something head. Maybe it's D head. Before I start naming the rest of the husbands you was playing with, okay? And she shared this text where basically Saweetie had messaged her saying, when bitches run it up on Jadon how much they be doing in a weekend, she be saying, how much money can I squeeze out of this fool this weekend? It's diabolical. And then she's reposting it. Maybach May saying, Sancho, after you done playing and getting tattoos of a hoe you barely know, run me my money. She hates her career, so you came right on time like the trick you are. I just want what you owe me. And then she said something, witchcraft and liquor is one, cocaine, witchcraft and liquor is one hell of a mix. Send me my bread, home wrecker, Saweetie. I want to make one thing clear. I booked her for an appearance to visit the Chelsea Stadium and support the soccer team, as my last post shows. Instead of paying me, she fell in love with the client and told him not to pay me. I was a road manager with her getting her deals. I was solid to this girl and she got what she wanted and never paid me. Simple. I want my money. She said money by Monday like she 50 Cent, man. It's actually crazy. Okay. And it's been going around even more. This is so embarrassing. She's saying Sancho on the drugs. Okay, this is that message where she says, where Sancho says, I haven't been able to get hold of her. Have you heard from her? She posted the screenshot and she said, Sancho, this is my last time asking about what you owe me. And you know I have facts. And all them balloons you inhale got you running slow as F. They're saying he on the balloons, he on the laughing gas, he on the nitrous, like yay in them. Allegedly. It says, Sancho, you do not get to kick a ball in peace while owing me money. You're still out there tricking. It's all your fault, you messy little fairy. Okay. And it's just so embarrassing. All right. It's so embarrassing. People have been talking about the situation. It's been going viral everywhere. They've been saying, what is going on with this?
I want to say something about that because I'm kind of actually fed up. I really am.
what?
I'm fed up with how Saweetie is just getting this like pass. And like Meg Thee Stallion was dragged through the
Right.
effing mud for literally doing the same, like for the same
Right.
thing. But one thing I will say, quiet hoes be getting more respect. I feel like Meg Thee Stallion came out was like big old freak, big booty, big old tree. You know what I'm saying? I feel like owning up to it to me is more admirable than being a quiet, secretive
Sneaky
slut.
hoe.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
it's like you've been named to too many men who have been in relationships. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly.
And marriages.
And
Right.
marriages.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But it's just like
Yeah.
at this point, how long are we going to let this shit ride?
Not like it doesn't give girl to
No.
sit there and be trifling.
Yes.
Be a liar, to sleep with people's boyfriends, husbands.
Yeah.
And to continuously do that. I mean, there's a lot.
About whatever you want
Right.
to talk about. But it's like, to me, I'm going to dismiss certain allegations. Like,
Yeah.
if there's a rumor about me sleeping with somebody, man, somebody, husband, I'm going to be like, that ain't a part of my
Well,
tea.
you can't dismiss what's true.
So they're saying she a real hoe and a home wrecker out here, man. All right. And it said a few minutes were cut off too, but there was a point where Shy said, I know personally she lied about messing with someone's boyfriend, and she was obviously talking about Winter. Winter's always told the story without saying her name, of course. She said she confronted Saweetie about Justin, and she lied and said she didn't mess with him. Then she caught her in his house, and the response was, well, I knew him before you. Saweetie is gorgeous, but I believe most of the rumors about her, and it's not just that. Other people have been giving their 2 cents on the issue. This is Moni Slaughter, who gave her opinion, saying, no, I'm being for real. She matches high-profile women with high-profile men, and the men are the clients. And then they pay her for that. She's saying she works with Saweetie. So she's talking about Maybach May. She has clients who are into Saweetie. So she sets up tours in different countries for the men to meet Saweetie. This particular guy really likes Saweetie, and she's alleging that Saweetie told him not to pay her. But what this does now is it makes it clear that discretion goes out the window and exposure is imminent if there's discourse with a client. So they're saying they need to keep her separate from the clients, all right? Everybody is clowning him. Even the football fans on Reddit are clowning Jadon for being a massive simp. All right, they're posting the facts, and they're saying, Aston Villa are saying, I can't believe that we took this idiot to our football club on a loan. All right. People are saying, look, I'd rather rate him by his efforts on the field than his personal relationships. We always do forget we don't know these people personally. It's not fair to assess someone's personal relationships, like or dislike them, as if it was part of their job. If he doesn't perform, then the club should discuss his matter because of performance. All that other BS is just silly LMAO. All right. So people are saying, look, we need to judge him based on it. We need to judge him based on what he's doing on the pitch. But it sounds like what he's doing besides the pitch is causing some problems, man. And that tattoo, maybe if he's really doing the balloons like that, it's going to be a tough season for him, okay? But Saweetie is clapped back. So look, I personally, all right, I do not want to spread the rumors that she was indeed selling box, that she was some kind of working girl, okay? People are saying that. Look, I don't want to get sued because Saweetie is lawyering up. It says, chick spreading lies. She never even managed me, okay? Saweetie is drawing the line and entering her lawyers into the chat, a very gossipy chat, after a woman claimed to be her ex-road manager has been drilling the rapper online for days with drug abuse and prostitution allegations. Saweetie clapped back. She said, the recent accusations made about me are false, defamatory, and deeply disturbing. These claims misrepresent the facts and are solely aimed to damage my reputation. The person never managed me. She was simply introduced to me by family. Her motives are now obvious. I'll let the lawyers take it from here. So anybody that's done a video about this might be in a little bit of trouble. Okay, she has said that the statements are defamatory, deeply disturbing. Okay, people are trying to ruin her reputation. All right, and basically it is not looking good. Now, shout out to my guy Poetic Flacco, because he did a big video on this. Okay, breaking it down. And I'm not gonna lie, I think Flacco needs to be careful. He might need to get a little lawyer on retainer, because this is probably one of the biggest videos that I've seen on the topic. And it sounds like Saweetie ain't playing about her money, but this was a hilarious video. I love this video. I'll give you a little taste of what Flacco was saying about her at the start of this video, and then I'll wrap it up. But this could be some legal drama, man. She could be coming for the YouTubers, so that's why I want to make it very clear. I do not think she is a box saleswoman. Okay, I do not think she has services on offer, full sale. You know what I'm saying? She's just a rapper, all right? She's just a rapper who likes to get busy with people's boyfriends and husbands, okay? She's only a home wrecker. She ain't a hoe, she's just a home wrecker, all right?
It's the current belief in talking to town right now that Saweetie's friend exposed her for being an escort or a working girl. At least that's the interpretation of what we saw online earlier today. This is Maybach May. She's a...
So look, man, Flacco got to be careful with his words, man, okay? There's been rumored that she is selling box, but we can't say definitively for sure that she is indeed doing that. But for me, man, all this makes me think is just like how pathetic like the dating world seems to be when you get to a very high level, okay? I'm not trying to mess with none of these weird social media girls with, like, you know, they're crazy following, their crazy money. They want a Birkin bag out of you to get a date. I would never buy a woman a Birkin bag. Ain't no way. It's bullshit. No way. Absolute. I'll buy a fake one. I'll get you the little Canal Street one for sure, a little $30 one. But it is actually embarrassing that these guys, you know, they get rich, they get famous, they got no game, and they end up getting finessed by these girls. They're, bruh, Saweetie in a text talking about, yeah, how much money do these girls clear in a weekend when they're messing with Jadon Sancho? Like, it is embarrassing, bro. Bro, like, we got to pattern up, man. All right? All the ballers, the athletes, we got to pattern up. Just get yourself some nice girls, man. Get yourself some nice girls that are on social media, not out here getting chains bought by them by every rapper. Like, how are you even messing with this chick when you know the whole love triangle? She dipped in with Chris Brown, YG. She out here with all of these, man. Okay? It's embarrassing. Okay? It's embarrassing. So anyway, look, that's the story. All right? I gave you all the backstory. I gave you a few extra bits of context that maybe you're not going to see elsewhere. But that is the story, man. Saweetie's in a hot bother. It kind of ruins the facade of her career a little bit. I don't know what this is going to mean for her career going forward. Okay? All the rumors and allegations. I'm not trying to catch the Saweetie lawsuit. So, you know, I don't believe anything that I've seen. I'm just gonna close my eyes and say I don't believe any of it. But yeah, that's the story, man. It is absolutely crazy. They're saying, you know what I'm saying? They're saying if you got the bread, if you got that 35 million, you got that 65 million pound contract, you know what I'm saying? These rapper chicks, they might be available to you, man. So yeah, it's actually wild. But I'll see you in the next video. Appreciate you. I'm out. Peace.